Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we're going to present about our group project. So this is a simple slide about introduction of our project. Our project name is Anas Bubbly Wash Laundry. So this is our group member. This is me, I'm Edina and Nuaira. And we have Aisha and Ain. So for the system introduction, our problem is the problem is laundry service widely used in daily life, especially for students. Managing laundry manually can be time consuming and may cause errors such as lost record and difficulty in tracking laundry status. Laundry service is a way to overcome it. A laundry system is developed to manage laundry operation in a more systematic and efficient way, and this system helps record laundry details and monitor the laundry process. The use of this system can reduce manual work and improve accuracy and save times.
Our objectives for this project, and first of all, is to record customer service laundry orders accurately. Then, the system objective is to provide selection of detergent and softener based on customer needs. And then, we also want to provide special discount for the membership owners and reduce laundry services costs for eligible customers. The system can also automatically reduce discounts during payment.
Next, to manage generate receipts payment and accurately, to calculate the total cost of the services used, to allow customers to customize their laundry services based on personal preferences, to calculate laundry charges automatically based on weight, type, or services and item. Our system problem statement is many laundry services still use manual methods to record laundry information and manage operation. This can lead to several problems such as error in recording laundry details, data loss risk, and difficulty in generating reports. So that's us. That's all from us for the slide. Now we're going to demonstrate the coding.
So as we start the program, we include IO string, IO manip, and string. Also the using namespace std. And the first function is void show menu. This function is called show menu because the keyword void is used to this function because it does not return any value. Its main purpose is only to display information to the user. Inside the function, I use multiple out statements to print laundry service menu, including washer service, dryer service, additional items, extra services, and membership details. This function acts as a user interface where all the prices, weights, and service options are clearly shown before the user makes any decision. Since the function only output text and does not perform any calculation or return data, using void is the most appropriate choice. When this function is called in the main function, it simply displays the menu on the screen without affecting any other values in the program.
After that, this function is called washer. It receives the weight of clothes as a parameter and will calculate the washing price based on user choices. So in here, we declare all the variables needed. Washer number stores the selected washer number. Washer price is an array that stores prices for different weight ranges. Detergent price and softener price store extra charges if the user selects them. The child variables stores user input such as Y or N. So uh, in this part, this part asks the user if they want to use the washer. The do while loop is used to make sure the user only enters Y or N. If the input is invalid, the program will ask again. So, in this part, here the user is asked to choose a washer number between 1 and 4. If the user enters an invalid number, an error message is displayed and the program will ask again. Uh, so in this part, the program will ask the user to enter the weight of clothes in kilogram. And in this part, it will determine the prices based on weight. This section determines the washer price based on the weight entered. Different weight ranges are assigned different prices using the array. If the weight is outside the allowed range, an error message is shown. And the loop will continue until the user enters a valid weight between 3 and 20 kilogram. Uh, so in this part, the program will ask the user if they want to add detergent. If the user selects yes, a detergent charge of 1 ringgit and 50 cents is added. The loop will ensure only valid inputs are accepted. So after they ask the detergent, the user will ask if they want to add softener. If yes again, 1 ringgit charge is added to the total price. Again, input validation is done using a loop. So in this part, uh, it will display the program will display the selected washer number to confirm the user's choices. Okay, and then after that, for function dryer, this function is called dryer and it takes in the weight of clothes and calculates the dryer price based on user input and selected options. Here, we declare the variables used in this function. Time stores the drying time. Option dryer stores whether the user wants to use the dryer. Dryer number stores the selected dryer number. And dryer price is initialized to 0. So in this part, the program will again ask the user if they want to use dryer. The do-while loop ensures that only valid inputs such as Y or N are accepted. If the input is invalid, the program will keep asking. If the user chooses to use a dryer, the program continues with the dryer selection process. It will ask the user to choose a dryer number between 1 and 4. If the users enter an invalid dryer number, an error message will be displayed. And then the loop will continue until the user selects a valid dryer number. After that, the program will ask the user to enter the weight of their clothes in kilograms. And it will calculate the dryer price and time based on the weight of the user input. If the weight of the clothes is between 3 and 7 kilograms, the dry price is 3 ringgit and the drying time is set to 30 minutes. And it's the same with all the other prices. And this part, different weight ranges are assigned different prices and drying times. So when the loop ends, this loop will ensure the entered weight is within the allowed range. If not, the user is asked to re-enter the value. And then the last one, it will display the user's dryer number and it will return the dryer price. And overall, this dryer function validates user input, calculates drying time and price based on weight, and ensures a smooth and user-friendly process.
Satu, tiga.
Next, this function called Add Service is designed to calculate the total cost of optional laundry services such as folding and ironing. It interacts with the user by asking questions, then computes the price based on their choices. First, for the function definition, we use retain a double value, which represent the total price of the extra services. It uses reference parameter for iron price and full price so that the calculated prices can be updated and access outside the function. Next, we declare all the variables needed such as pieces fold, pieces iron, that store number of clothes to fold or iron. Other option, fold option, and I option store the user yes or no choices. And the price are initialized to 0. The program will ask the user if they want to use other services. If the user input yes, Y for the other services, the program will go to the if else structure for the folding service. Says the program will ask the user if they want to use the other services. If the user entered Y as yes to use the other services, the program will go to the if else structure for the folding services. They will ask the user if they want to use folding service. If the user say yes, the folding cost will be 2 ringgit per piece fold, which the program will ask the user to input the how many pieces of clothes do they want to fold. Next, the program will go to the ironing service and will ask the user if they want to use ironing service. If yes, if the user input yes, the program will go to the if else structure and also the same as the folding service. The program will ask how many pieces of clothes do they want to iron and the iron price will be calculated 3 ringgit per pieces. The function will return iron price and fold price for the other services, total other services price. Next, function calculate total price. This function is designed to calculate the final total price of laundry services by combining the cost of the washer, dryer, and any additional services like folding or ironing. It ensures the total is returned and also stored in reference variable for later use. The function definition we use is double value, which is the total price. It takes 4 parameters, which is total washer price, dryer price, service price, and final price, which we use a reference parameter that store the calculated total for use outside the function. This function add up all the 3 prices to get the overall total. The final result will be stored in final price so that the calling program can access the total directly without relying only on the return value. This function also return the total price to the caller, giving flexibility the program can use either to return the value or the updated reference variable.
So for the next function is double membership. This function is called membership. It is used to handle the membership process and calculate any discounts or registration fees. The function receives the total price as input and it also uses reference parameters to update the membership discounts and registration fee directly. First, the system asks the user whether they already have a membership or not. If the user answer yes, a 40 discount is calculated based on the total price. If the user does not have a membership, the system will ask whether they want to register for a new membership with a registration fee at 10 ringgit and all calculate value are then written or updated, allowing the main program to display the final amount correctly.
Okay, next is function show receipt. This function is used to display the first part of the receipt. It shows the customer's name, contact number, washer price, dryer price, other services price, like ironing service, folding service. The values are passed as parameters from the main program, so the function only displays the data and does not calculate anything. Okay, next is the function show receipt to. This is the second function of the receipt. So this function will display the subtotal price, membership discount, and membership registration if the user decided to register for membership. Then the val apa nama dia? The new member price will be displayed here. And then amount to be paid is the final price after the deduction of membership discount, or maybe another addition of the membership registration price. And then receipt this receipt function will display the thank you for using our service at the end of the receipt. Okay, and then we move on to the main function. So first of all, we declare the name, the detergent option, softener option, repeat option, member registration as cha, and then weight, washer price, dye price, iron price, food price as double, total washer price, member price, new member price, service price, total price, final price as double, and lastly the num phone as integer. Okay, so first of all, we call the show menu function, and then we ask the user to input the name, and then the phone number, and then we call the function like washer function, dryer function, other service function, call total price function, membership function, and the show receipt function. And then at the end of the program, after the receipt is displayed, we will ask the user if they want to place another order. If the user inputs Y, then the program will repeat, will loop. So the user can place another order. If the user doesn't want to place another order, if they input N, then the program will end. And that's all. Okay, so now we'll proceed to demonstrate the program. First, the program will display the menu, and then it will ask the customer to input a name. So I will put my name, Moira. And then it will ask the user to enter the phone number, so just enter. And it will ask the user if they want to use the washer. So I will put in yes, and then it will ask the user to choose a washer number between 1 to 4. So the user have to put only the 1, 2, 3, 4 washer number. If the user puts anything else, it will display an error message. So I will try to input another number. So I will try to put 5. Okay, so it will display an error message. So it will keep asking the user to input the same question, to input the washer number until the user gets it correct. So I will put 2, and then it will proceed to the next question. It will ask the user to input the weight of clothes in kilogram. So I will try to put 24. Okay. It will display an error message. Oops, invalid weight. Please try again. Because 24 is not in the weight range. So it will ask the user to input the weight of clothes again until the user inputs the weight in the correct range. So this time I will put 15. Okay, so it seems like 15 is in the weight range. So, and then it will proceed to the next question. It will ask the user to input whether they want to use the detergent. So I will try to input F. Okay, then it will display the same question because I input F instead of Y or N. So this time I will try to input N, and then it will ask the user if they want to use softener. So I will choose Y, and then it will display the washer number that I chose, which is 2, and then it will proceed to the next dryer function. It will ask the user to input whether they want to use the dryer, so I will choose Y, and then it will ask the user if they want the dryer number they want to use, so I will choose 3, and then it will ask the user to input their weight of clothes, so I will put in the same weight as the washer, 15, and at last it will display the dry number that the user chose, and then it will move on to the next part, which is other services function. So it will ask the user if they want to use other services, so I will choose yes, and it will ask the user if they want to use folding service, so I will input yes, and it will ask the user if how many pieces of clothes do they want to fold, so I will put in like 10, and then it will move on to the next question, which is the ironing service. It will ask the user if they want to use ironing service, so I will put in no, and then it will move on to the membership function. So it asks the user if they have the membership, so I will put in yes, and then at last it will display the receipt. It will first display the greeting message, and then it will display the customer's name, contact number, and I use the washer, so it will display the washer price and the dryer price. So since I didn't choose to use the ironing service, so it doesn't display the price. It will display like as the price as 0. So I use the folding service, so it will display the total price for the folding service. So the subtotal price is the combination of the washer, dryer, and other services price combined. So it's 29 ringgit. And then I chose yes for membership for the membership one. So it will display the membership discount that I got. So it will deduct 11 ringgit 60 cent from the subtotal price, and then the amount to be paid is 17.40 cent. And then at the end of the program, it will ask the user if they want to place another order. So this is where I will determine whether the program will be looped or not based on the user's input. So if the user's input is yes, then the program will loop all over again. But if the customer inputs no, then the program will end. So this time I will put in yes. Okay, and then it will run again. So it will ask the user the same question: do you want to use the washer? So I will put in yes. I will choose washer number 3 and 15 kilogram. Do you want to add detergent? Yes. No. I don't want to use the dryer. No. Okay, for this situation, I will choose N. I don't have the membership right now. Okay, then if the user inputs no for the membership, it will ask the user if they would like to register for the membership for 10 ringgit. So I will choose yes. And then it will display the receipt. The same, the washer, I only use the washer, so it will only display the washer price, which is 5 ringgit 50 cent. And then the membership registration is 10 ringgit because I registered for the membership. So and then it will total up with the subtotal price, and then it will be 15 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, so I will input no, and then the program will end immediately. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, that's all from us. you for watching our presentation and Assalamualaikum.
Bye everyone.